Okay, today is February 3rd. It's a Wednesday. It's like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm drinking iced coffee, which really doesn't bother me. I know some folks can't drink it late into the night, and I used to bother Donna quite a bit. She used to get ticked off because I could sit there and you know, drink coffee after dinner and go right to sleep, and she couldn't do it much past, like after dinner, or else she'd be like up. Anyway, this is stuff that I picked up. It's alphabetical. I picked up at Torpedo in Orange and Nuclear Comics in Laguna Hills. It's alphabetical by title. I'm going to try to do this really quick. This is Cerebus in Hell 2021, number one. But then again, all the stuff, they're all issue number ones to make things more confusing from Aardvark Vanaheim. I don't know what the print runs are, but everything, if you look at the back cover, it's like almost everything seems to be sold out. I have them, so I guess that means I'm going to be, Christine and Sarah are going to be wealthy when I pass. Okay, we got the Sumerian, the Frost Giant's daughter. This is issue number 3. This is from a Blaze. And that is, I really like these. As I've said before, these are adaptations of the original short stories by Robert E. Howard. They're doing the adaptation in the front, and then in the last few pages in the back, they do the actual text of the original short story, so you can compare the two. From Aftershock, we have Maniac in New York, which means it's Wednesday. Poor New York. This is about a serial killer in New York. Why not? I'm looking forward to that. Fear Case number 1, which I don't know if this is the first printing, because I've been hearing a lot about the book. And it's sort of like a criminal, conspiracy, supernatural sort of thing about this case, which goes from person to person, and everyone who gets this case or opens it and has a tragic death or something. I'm curious. From DC, we have from the Sandman universe, we have The Dreaming Waking Hours, which I think is the only one that's actually coming out right now. I think all the other Sandman books, Sandman Universe books are on hiatus or they're canceled. Who can figure out what's going on with DC? Speaking of which, we got Future State, Swamp Thing number 2. I think there's only 2 issues of this one. I did see that most of 2 issues, I think, New Detective, which I'm not reading, that's with the Lucius Fox Batman, or one of the Fox sons is the new Batman. And I'm not reading that particular one. I might pick that up when it's in trade paperback. As I said, I'm enjoying most of the Future Shock books. We got Far Sector number 10. I believe there are 2 more issues of this. I really like this character. It's really well done. I recommend it. Last one from DC this is book 3, Hellblazer Rise and Fall. Really great. That's Sean Phillips, who does a cover. That's really nice. Issue number 3 of that. I think that's the final issue. Really enjoying that book. One of the best John Constantine books in quite a while, and I'm a fan of the actual ongoing series, which is not ongoing anymore. I think everything else is going to be continued sometime after Future State. Of course, he's going to be part of Justice League Dark. We got Venom number 33, King in Black, is a little more than halfway through at this point, I think. Also from Marvel, we got the Immortal Hulk, and this is number 43, which is supposed to end with 50, I believe. Finally, from Marvel, we have issue number 4, Warhammer 40K, Maniac Calgar, which I've said, if you're a fan, if you know nothing about the Warhammer universe, you might be confused, but I'm a fan of the novels, having never played the game, so I recommend that. We have Rick and Morty Worlds Apart with number 1, Ever After, and Rick and Morty Ever After and Rick and Morty Go to Hell. Those have ended. So this is I think it's a new miniseries. There might be a new one shot. And speaking of one shots, I love this. Rick and Morty presents Death Stalkers. If you're familiar with some of the Rick and Morty. If you're familiar with Rick and Morty, you'll realize where this is coming from. But again, I highly recommend it. And that is it for me. Not a big week, which is fine every so often. Not too crazy. I didn't pick up, except for Swamp Thing, I didn't pick up any of the other Future State books this week, like Flash, Wonder Woman, and a couple others. Harley Quinn, like I said, next Batman. I think those are the ones that came out. I don't pick up any of those. With those, I'm probably going to wait for trade paper, or just skip them on a whole. And I'm sure that I can't remember what the next thing is going to be, but it's supposed to tie everything together before everything begins. I know it's supposed to be the sequel to Shattered Generations, and then it's I don't know if it's something states. Anyway, DC is rebuilding their universe. There's a new Wonder Girl, who's the future Wonder Woman, that they're promoting, who's going to be getting her own series on the CW, I think, and some other characters. Anyways, I can't keep track of either of the big two at this point. They're both in the middle of big things, events. That's it. I rambled on longer than I should have. When are we ever going to be able to go on cruises again? Oh my God, I miss cruising. I had hoped to do it this year. I don't know at this point. We'll have to figure that out. There's also some other stuff going on, which I'm not going to go into detail about. Anyway, that is it for me. If you can hear it in the background, that's Miles Davis. SiriusXM has a Miles Davis station for a limited time. I think it's strictly during Black History Month, which is February. And I'm not as familiar. I enjoy jazz. I'm not as familiar with Miles Davis as I should be. I'm really enjoying it, and also recommend the Frank Zappa station over on iHeart Radio, which plays stuff by Frank and others, and it's a lot of fun. So that is it for me. For now, stay safe, wear your mask, don't do anything stupid. If you can get your vaccine, please get your vaccine. Don't be a jerk. Think of others if you're not thinking of yourself. Think of your family. Try to take care of them. And as things go on, I'll keep you updated. Take care and peace out.